For AllHoosiers.com, I'm Sarah Beeson here with Justin Albers, Ben Fonts. In Maryland's Big Ten opener here in Bloomington, Indiana, the Maryland Terrapins defeat the Indiana Hoosiers 37-15. Justin, we'll start with you. Maryland seemed to really work Indiana's running game, shutting them down. What was not working with the pass game? Is it an issue of trusting the run more than the passing game? What is it for you?
Yeah, I mean, they never really got the run game established. Maryland wanted to stop it. But for Nate Sudfeld, I mean, Indiana fans need to be concerned. The passing game hasn't really been there consistently this season through 4 games. Maybe it's the fact Nate Sudfeld has never had to be this full-time starter. Trey Roberson was here last year and the year before. They split time. Maybe it's because the group of receivers is young and he doesn't yet trust them. I don't know, but I think the passing game needs to get worked out. The rushing game, I mean, they still ran for 200 yards today. That's fine. The passing game just has to get worked out, and it has to get worked out sooner rather than later.
And Justin, you mentioned the fans, so now I'll come to you, Ben. The stadium was packed when we first arrived here, and for most of the first half. What does Indiana need to do to keep the stands here? I mean, we kind of already touched on the passing game and the running game, but what about the defense? What is going to keep these fans in the stadium?
Well, defensively, I think they played a pretty okay game throughout. It's hard when your offense has as many 3-and-outs as they did to be able, when the defense is right back on the field and after a minute, it's hard to keep them fresh, and there were injuries. Mullen went down last week, as did Oliver. So you're talking about 2 guys who had consistent amount of playing time in this defense. So I think fatigue was a little bit of an issue today, and that's why you see as many points on the board as there were.
All right, and lastly, Justin, today Indiana hit a 58-yard field goal, the longest in IU football history. Do we have a kicker? How is that going to work for the rest of the season?
Oh, there's no doubt Griffin Oaks is the kicker going forward. Aaron Del Grosso struggled earlier in the year. It was funny, last week they couldn't even kick a field goal because they didn't have a reliable enough kicker. They have their kicker now. Griffin Oaks made 3 in the first half, a 58-yarder, a school record. The kicking battle is no longer a battle.
All right, so that does it here for us in Bloomington, Indiana. Indiana again falls to the Maryland Terrapins 37-15. For AllHoosiers.com, I'm Sarah Beeson, joined by Justin Albers and Ben Fonts. Thanks for watching.